Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more prediction videos for the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. I am Brendan Plays, and we're going to chat about the triple threat match between Cesaro, Jack Swagger, and Rob Van Dam that is coming up very, very soon. So, well, how does this one all come about? Well, pretty much, we knew that Cesaro and Swagger were going to be involved with each other some form or fashion. I mean, they broke up as a tag team, they were the Real Americans, and at WrestleMania they broke up. So, we kind of expected Cesaro versus Swagger one-on-one. We didn't get that. I think we got that on a SmackDown. But we didn't get it on pay-per-view, which is a little surprising. I thought we were going to get those two guys maybe having a long-term feud. I mean, they still are feuding, but they've added Rob Van Dam into the mix. I think just probably to give Rob Van Dam something to do. I mean, he's just come back, and if they take him off the show, they don't put him on pay-per-view, they kind of probably feel as though they ruined his return in some kind of way. That's just my opinion, but I think they're kind of just throwing RVD in here just because. So it really has been all centered around Paul Heyman, and now it's Paul Heyman and Zeb Colter going at it. You know, Zeb Colter wanted to have RVD join alliances with him and Jack Swagger to take down Paul Heyman. So really, it isn't about Cesaro and Swagger anymore. It's about Paul Heyman and Zeb Colter. So they're kind of overshadowing the feud between Cesaro and Swagger, which is a little disappointing. But I suppose, you know, they need Colter and Heyman as the mouthpieces for both those guys because they can't talk very well. So, you know, it does make sense. But, you know, it should be more about the competitors rather than the managers. But I do like a manager versus manager feud, and we haven't had one for a long time. And I think Zeb Colter and Paul Heyman are both very, very good managers. So I think this works well. Apparently Zeb Colter's a coach. My apologies. So I think this works really well. And, you know, I don't mind them going with this route, but I think, like I said, they've just thrown RVD in here just because. I think Cesaro will win this match. I think it's pretty clearly evident that Cesaro is going to be the next big thing. You know, every year we kind of see a breakout superstar emerge. You know, we saw CM Punk in 2011. I don't know, probably Daniel Bryan in 2012 and 2013. Really, isn't it? Maybe this is going to be the year of Cesaro. I mean, CM Punk may be 2012 as well, but really I think this is going to be the year of Cesaro. So they really are pushing him hard, and they've got Paul Heyman behind him, and their combination is growing. I mean, the chemistry between those two is building. It's nothing spectacular as of yet, but I think they've got the signs and the potential to make something good of it. And you know, Jack Swagger, I don't know where he's going to go, really, once this whole Cesaro and Swagger things ends. You know, will we see Jack Swagger just go back in the, you know, doing nothing? Or will they add another Real American to the group and they will pick up where they started, you know, with another tag team going there? So I'm not sure what they're going to do with that. And Rob Van Dam, he's not going to really win this one. He's just back to kind of put over some young guys now and just do his thing. And thank God they're not doing a Cesaro and RVD one-on-one because they had a terrible match the other week. So, but I do think Cesaro will come away with this victory. I mean, it's clearly evident that's going to be the case. So, but I don't mind them doing this match because it does give some exposure to Swagger and Cesaro. I mean, RVD doesn't really need it. And, you know, I do like RVD, but since he's been back, you know, he hasn't really been at his best. So I think he's got something to prove, and hopefully he goes all out at the pay-per-view and impresses everybody, because he really needs to do so, because his return has been pretty bad. So he needs to amp up his game, needs to step it up, or we will see probably RVD not for long, or if not doing not very much. You know, we might see him get the Sheamus treatment at the moment. Oh God, hasn't Sheamus really been devalued as of late? You know, Sheamus is on the pre-show. On the pre-show, just chatting on the panel there, so RVD could get that same treatment. Dear God, we don't really want to see RVD talking any more than we have to, but that's exactly what RVD could be doing if, you know, he doesn't amp up his game. So this is a big match for RVD as well as Cesaro and Swagger to really impress. They'll probably get 5 minutes, maybe 7, 10 minutes would be pushing it. I think this is going to be one of the better matches on the card. I think you think about what match is going to be the best match on the card, you know, technically wise, and, you know, what's going to be, you know, the best in-ring work on the card. I think this one will probably be right up there, so this one may get some extended time, but, you know, we could see Cesaro just come away with a cheeky, victory very quickly on Swagger and end it. So Swagger will eat the pin, Swagger will lose this one, and Cesaro will beat him in some form of way, and they'll probably go on to do who knows what. I really thought Cesaro was going to win that Intercontinental title contendership tournament, but he didn't. So I thought a mid-card title could be good for Cesaro, but then again he had the US title, did nothing for him. So maybe keep him away from the title and keep building him up to be a legitimate WWE World Heavyweight Championship contender, and by the time Money in the Bank rolls around, we may see him win it. But I don't know, let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments section down below, and make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you want to see more simulation videos from me, and make sure you go check out my main channel, Brendan Plays, and also log on to BrendensSims.com for more videos over there. Thanks guys for watching.